Hey, Strictly Fishness here. Just wanted to give you guys a quick update on the garage tank situation. I'm still waiting for Hector to finalize the build for the stand. It's going to be awesome. Thanks again, Paul, for the recommendation. I've seen pictures from Hector and it just looks amazing so far. And there'll be room for the Fluval FX6 and a tank below it as well, so that would be pretty cool. It is not drilled, but maybe I will get a drilled tank, who knows? But there's always room for more tanks in this garage. At least in my opinion there is. My wife doesn't really like that idea. This is a quarantine tank representing the West Coast Cichlid Supply. I will be getting 2 shipments from them this week. One of them being a shipment for Paul that I'll be bringing to Paul's house on Tuesday. And Paul and I will do the unboxing together. We will discuss the type of fish there are in the box, as well as put them in his tank and get some film on there. So when Paul posts that, it'll be, you know, the first everyone sees it, and it's going to be a really awesome video. These are the Discus from Jack Watley Discus that change color all the time. I just did a water change yesterday and vacuumed the sand, but as you can see, it's full of poop already. These guys love to poop, but got to feed them well to keep their colors all vibrant, and it's all good. I don't mind cleaning it out. I do a water change at least once a week in this tank, sometimes twice, depending on the amount of detritus in the water. But I might add a second filter in addition to the canister filter I have on here and the dual sponge filter from Higer. So stay tuned for that. When I add another filter, I'll let you guys know. Here's a little community tank that's set up. It's doing really well. I noticed that the Fluval power filter that was on there wasn't working. Probably has to do with the impeller, so I went ahead and put a different filter on for now. We have this Penguin 200 and it's doing a fine job, and as soon as I can fix that other filter, I'll add it on here and have a filter on each side, which would be nice. Again, I really love watching this tank, and even though it's on the bottom shelf, I pay a lot of attention to it. I often bring a chair in here and, you know, I'll just observe my tanks, listen to music, and sometimes I even respond to messages on Instagram through it. So again, this is a real sanctuary for me. I spend a lot of time with my fish and I really enjoy them, as you can tell. So here's another community tank. This is a 50-gallon community tank. I'm actually thinking about upgrading it to a 75. And you can see all the Geophagas, the Oscar, the Parrot, the ballast sharks, the red-tailed sharks, and of course the Convict Cichlids. And if you look closely, it's not just poop. Even though I did a water change and vacuuming yesterday, there's a bunch of fry in here. So I don't know the gender of the fish in this tank. I do know the gender of the African cichlids because I only buy males, but you can see they had a ton of babies. And if you can tell me how many babies are there, I'll hook you up. I'll give you a Strictly Fishness t-shirt. I'll have it sent directly from the manufacturer, and I'll send you a Strictly Fishness magnet as well. So comment below, whoever gets it right first, I'll hook you up. So give me your best guess. I haven't counted yet, but by the time I post this, I'm sure I will have a chance to do so. It's like watching grass grow, but it's a fun little contest nonetheless. Next, I'm going to take you over to the 75-gallon African cichlid tank, show you some of the fish I'm going to bring to Paul. So this is another African cichlid tank I have in my garage. This is a 75-gallon. I'm probably going to end up giving Paul that little strawberry peacock, OB, that super red, that OB Friori, that's like the white one with the blotches back there, if you can see, there he is. And probably this blue dragon blood. I'm gonna check with Brandon from West Coast Cichlid Supply, see what size the fish are he's sending for Paul, so I can try to match as best as I can. We want to grow the fish out, and it will be fun for Paul to show you on his channel, so stay tuned for that. That's gonna be an awesome video, and I will have some updates for you guys shortly. I'm expecting, again, 2 orders from West Coast Cichlid Supply, and I'm also getting an order that I placed through Rodrigo at Predatory Fins for some fish farm in Central Florida, and that's going to be a really dope video when those fish come. I got a whole plethora of fish, African cichlids, American cichlids, so and so many others. So it's going to be a really cool tank setup for, they're not all going in the same tank, but for some of the tetras, and I don't want to tell you the other fish I'm getting. It will be a surprise, but it's going to be a really nice tank setup. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more.